And what's up everybody, Jingle12 here, back with another video of Cube Defense, but we are doing a bit different. It's not going to be actual gameplay. We're going to be talking about, you've already seen it in thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the loading screens. And the loading screens, yes, the loading screens. But before we get started, two things. One, make sure to like, comment, hit the like, comment, or the subscribe button. You can if you want to. Your choice, not mine though. But yeah, if you want to do that, that would be awesome and very helpful to me, but you don't have to. It is your choice. I am joined here by Imperial Death Troop. Thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. Glad to be with you, bud. Kind of in the middle of recording. Yay! Hi. Hi there. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I have to re-record. The last one messed up. Yep. But I'm kind of re-recording this over again. But we are going to go ahead and just continue going on with these loading screens. The other thing I had to say, I know the first thing was subscribe. Second one was the fact that I have a certain problem right now with Cube Defense, and the fact that it is hard at times to find content to record. That is due to the fact that the devs are working on another game that is, they're not focused on Cube Defense as much, and so they're not bringing out as many constant updates, and so that kind of lessens the amount of updates I can put out. Secondly, another addition to this fact is Cube Defense is a campaign. There isn't like, it's the same thing over and over again, and so it really isn't that much generosity. The only thing I can really do besides update videos is challenge videos, and well, I guess I can do this, but there really isn't much. So you guys, hopefully, I would like to see another game or two come onto this channel, just to kind of help fill in the gaps whenever I don't have a video planned for Cube. Not saying I'm not recording Cube ever. Majority is going to be Cube, but I need something else, or else I'm going to die because I can't think of ideas. So, but yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions for games for me to play, just put them in the comments down below. It doesn't have to be Roblox. It can be funny games. Games where I react, or I'm not doing scary horror games. I'm not into that sort of thing. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it. The first category of loading screens that we do have is called game advice. These are the ones that go over the game itself and how you should play it. Be careful. Also, before we continue, I forgot to mention the fact that I probably don't have every single loading screen in here. It's hard to kind of get them all. I've tried to get as many in here as possible. Hopefully, this is 15 different ones, so I think it's 15. So hopefully that is a good amount. It may be 16, I don't know. But let's just jump straight into the first one. This is our first one. All spikes placed on the map will delete after each wave. That means, what this means is every time that a wave passes, wave completed, and then it counts down, and once the next wave starts, it'll delete all your spikes. So you need to be careful with that. So every time you're like trying to spam spikes on a cube, be careful, because you may place a bunch of them. Say you place 30 of them in the front, and then you go ahead and the round ends, and the cube that you're trying to spike doesn't get there in time. That's a good 9,000 cash wasted. I think it's not, no, I may be off on my math there, but it's still a lot of cash. So just be careful. It's not 9,000, but still be careful with that. And that's just one thing. Another factor, wait, what am I talking about? Okay, another loading screen. I'm sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. If you leave a competitive match while it is still in progress, you will lose stars. I believe this is still true, though I have not tested it recently. But if you lose a competitive match, not co-op, competitive. It's a competitive, classic competitive, battlefield competitive, or I believe LMS. I don't know if that's for LMS either. I've never even seen it for LMS. But leaving the game, while it is in progress, I do believe does take away 5 stars every time. So be careful with that. Never leave a game while it's going, or else you're gonna lose stars in the game. If you can avoid it, do not leave it. Alright, so that is all I have to say on that one. Next loading screen, wizard cubes heal all other cubes currently in the map, so kill them quickly. This is very true. They do about 25 to 15% chance 50%, I believe. It's in between there. Health for all cubes on the map, as it says. So you get a ton of those back there. It is going to be so annoying to try to get rid of them. And they're going to be just re-healing your Rubik's Cube so much, it's going to become so annoying. But also, they also have 2,200 health, so they are not easy to eliminate either. So you need to be wary of that. Wait, while we're in here, let's go ahead and play some music. I am sorry, I did not have... Here's some music for you guys. Hopefully that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead with the next image, the next background loading screen. If you steal a developer's cash cube, you get banned. This is totally true, except for that it's not a permanent ban. This is a temporary ban, but they will. Weeby and Red Guy, especially Weeby, will ban you if you steal a cash cube or some sort of cash that is rightfully theirs. They will ban you. If you steal it from the ship as it's coming down Weeby, and Weeby's obviously going to get it, and you've already been eliminated, and you get it before him, then he's going to ban you. Now, if you get it and you're in the game and you are still alive, then he probably won't ban you. Now, if you steal his cash cubes, no matter what, he's probably going to ban you. Now, this is a permanent ban, 2 hours, maybe a day at most. It's never going to be anything that's permanent, so don't worry about being permanently banned from the game. Unless you like do some sort of crazy thing and it's just outright horrible. So don't worry about that. Next one, there is a secret button that gives you 1,000 gold in the lobby. Can you find it? This is true. I have a video on my channel on how to find this button. I probably don't have a card up in the top right of the screen. I am busy, but you can go check that out. It's in my most popular list. It's probably on the top one, if not the second most popular. So you can go check that one out and watch that. And it's a quick video to let you figure out how to find that button. Next one, be sure to spread out your towers in the battlefield. Cubes come from the entire front line, which you guys, wait, why is that showing? I don't know. Hit subscribe button, guys. But as you can kind of see here, look at how he's doing this. He is spreading out all his towers across the whole entire front line. Say he placed all of his towers right over here. What would happen over here? All the cubes would get through right here and he'd be in big trouble. So you need to make sure you spread things out evenly on Battlefield. Now this doesn't really partake as much to Classic because it's only a single line. So you don't have to worry about that as much. Alright, so that is all we have to look at for game advice. We are now on to fun facts. And we are going to be checking out random fun facts advice on random stuff. It's nothing to have to do with Cube. This is all random. Money is ultimate make-believe. It has no actual value. The system only works because everyone believes a piece of paper is worth a certain amount. This is true. A little piece of dollar, a little dollar bill, does it have worth when you're in the store? Yes. Why? Because it can be traded for something else that is value to you personally. Now, what about on a desert island, or not desert, a stranded island? Desert island. I don't even know if that thing exists. A stranded island. If you're stranded on an island, does that little dollar have value? Except for maybe getting some tinder for like fire or something. Does it have any other value? I would say no, because you can't trade it for something else unless you have somebody else there that is willing to trade it with you for money, for stuff, or it's willing to trade it resources. That's the only way, but they see it as value because they still see it having value outside of the island. Outside of the island is the only place where that dollar bill has value. If you were stuck on that island forever, that dollar bill will have no value whatsoever. None. If you're stuck in a place on a desert island, why am I saying desert? On an island, and you're never going to leave it, that dollar bill, that little bill, has no value whatsoever. And so it's totally worthless. So that's just kind of a point there that it really money doesn't have any value except for that it's been assigned value. That is why it has value. That's the only reason. Ultimate make-believe. It is the ultimate make-believe. Next one. In order to fall asleep, you have to pretend to fall asleep. Ever heard your mother, father, grandparent, parental guardian, whoever it is, tell you, close your eyes and you'll fall asleep whenever you were younger? Because that's what my parents used to say. They tell me, close your eyes and you'll fall asleep soon. They tell it to my siblings as well. And it most of the time was true. So, I mean, you close your eyes and you try to fall asleep. You look like you're about to fall asleep. It's pretending to fall asleep. And you will fall asleep because you're calm, and it's going to cause your body to rest and relax, and you'll fall asleep. You eventually become unconscious. That's kind of science-y stuff. I don't want to get into that. Next one. A sneeze comes out of your mouth at a speed of 100 miles per hour. That is insane, and that kind of just shows the power of your lungs. Like, I personally didn't know this. This is kind of absurd. That's crazy. For anything to come out of your mouth at that speed, you got some power there. You can't swing your fist at 100 miles per hour. You can't throw, most pitchers can't throw baseballs at 100 miles per hour. For you to sneeze at 100 miles per hour, that's crazy. So, I mean, that's like totally crazy. And that just kind of shows your power of your lungs, and honestly, so. Alright, so that is all we had to do with the fun facts. We are now on to random advice, and these are advice subjects, it's kind of like game advice, only it's random. It doesn't have to do with the game at all. So the first one out here is don't steal. The government hates competition. And what I believe this is referencing is the fact that the government steals. Now, I could be totally wrong on this, and I'm just interpreting this differently. But this, how I saw it, is that the government steals, and they don't want to have competition in terms of stealing. Now, I could be totally wrong, and I'm not saying the government steals. Don't take me on that. So, don't get mad at me for saying that they do. They don't. Well, I don't know. Wait, I should not have said anything. I'm not saying anything, okay? I don't know if they steal or not. I'm not asking. I need to get off the government topic before I get banned. Next one. When nothing is going right, go left. This is mostly a joke. This really doesn't have anything realistic. It's just kind of like, well, if nothing's going the right way, just go the left way, because that makes sense. That's kind of peer pressure if you think about it. Why not you just go right anyways? I mean, I don't know. But there's not much on that one. Next one, if your mom can't find it, it's gone. Once again, this is kind of funny. It's just like, if your mom can't find it, your mom's like the boss at finding stuff. If she can't find it, then clearly you can't find it, because she's awesome at finding stuff, because, yeah. But once again, that's kind of a joke. It's really not real fun fact. It's just fact. It's just there. Final subject that we have is Easter eggs, and these are random. These are just referencing other stuff, other topics, nothing really related to Cube in any way. It's not advice, it's just kind of funny, and it's referencing videos and song stuff. We've got two of them here. The first one is, if no one is coming from the future to stop you, then how bad of a decision can it be? Well, this is referencing Marvel's Avengers Endgame, where, spoiler alert, spoiler guys, spoiler, if you have not seen it, you probably want to skip this for like the next 2 minutes, or minute. Just skip this next, because I'm about to give away some stuff. This is kind of a spoiler in a way by itself. Alright, if you skipped, are you gone? Alright, here we go. But in the movie, the Avengers, or the remaining few that are still there, they figure out a way to head into the past and collect the Infinity Stones to stop Thanos and like bring everybody back using the Infinity Stones that have already been destroyed by Thanos in the present time. It's a weird timeline, but basically they go into the past to collect the Infinity Stones to bring everybody back because they've lost the Infinity Stones in their time. And what this is kind of referencing is that Thanos, his decision to stop the world, to end like half of all the universe, like, it's, what I'm trying to say here is people came back from his decision to try to stop him. So his decision was a horrible decision, but it's saying if nobody's doing it to you, then truly it couldn't be that horrible a decision. So yeah, that's once again another funny one. And finally, the final loading screen, and this one I know has a dear to Red Guy's and Weeby's heart, along with a lot of the other moderators, is at first I was afraid I was petrified. This is a reference to a song, the song I Will Survive by, I have it pulled up here, I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. This is a very popular song. I was afraid I was petrified. I kept thinking I'd never live without you by my side. It's been so nice. Yeah, it's a song, very popular song. A lot of people know about it, and I know that the devs really enjoyed, I think, the music by this person or something. I don't know. It's just a reference to a song, and it has to do with that. And I believe that is everything. That is all my loading screens I have here. There are probably ones I missed, as I said earlier, but please forgive me. It is hard to get every single one of them. But that is all I have for this video. Yes, make sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe button down below if you want to, though. Once again, it is your choice, not mine. Thank you guys for watching to the end. If you did watch the end, you can do whatever you want. But that is everything I have for this video. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.